What if I told you that Samsung is about to drop a tablet so massive and powerful that it could finally make Apple's iPad Pro sweat? Well, buckle up because the leaked details about Samsung's Galaxy Tab S12 are absolutely wild. We're talking about a device that's pushing the boundaries of what an Android tablet can be. And honestly, after diving deep into these leaks, I think this could be the tablet that changes everything. I'm talking about a display that makes your laptop screen look small, AI features that seem straight out of science fiction, and performance that could make you question why you even need a laptop anymore. Today, we're breaking down everything we know about the Galaxy S12 based on the latest leaks. And trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to understand why this tablet might be Samsung's biggest swing yet at dominating the premium tablet market. So let's dive right in. Let's start with the most obvious change that everyone's talking about, the display. According to the leaked specs from Talk Android, Samsung is going even bigger than the already massive 14.6-inch screen we saw on the Tab S10 Ultra. Think about that for a second. We're looking at what could be one of the largest mainstream tablets ever made. This isn't just Samsung adding an inch here or there. This is Samsung saying forget what you think a tablet should be and creating something entirely new. The display is expected to stick with Samsung's dynamic AMOLED technology, which makes sense because Samsung Display is literally the best in the business. But we're not just talking about a bigger screen. The leaks suggest improved brightness levels, better color accuracy, and possibly an even higher refresh rate. For anyone who's used a Galaxy Tab for drawing, note-taking, or watching content, you know how good Samsung's displays already are. Now imagine that experience on an even larger canvas with better technology. This move toward massive screens tells us something important about where tablets are heading. Samsung isn't positioning this as a device for scrolling through social media on your couch. This is a laptop replacement that happens to be a tablet. Now let's talk about what's powering this beast, because the processor situation is actually really interesting. Samsung made a surprising move with the Tab S10 series by switching to MediaTek's Dimensity 9300 Plus chipset. This was huge news because Samsung had been using either their own Exynos chips or Qualcomm's Snapdragon processors for years. For the S12, the leaks suggest Samsung might stick with MediaTek or potentially jump to Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 8 Elite platform. And honestly, both options are exciting for different reasons. The Snapdragon 8 Elite has been getting incredible reviews for its performance and AI capabilities. If Samsung goes that route, we're looking at a tablet that could legitimately compete with Apple's M4 iPad Pro in raw performance. But here's the thing that really gets me excited: the AI processing power. Samsung has been pushing their Galaxy AI features hard across all their devices. And a tablet form factor with a massive screen and powerful processor is the perfect playground for AI features. Imagine using Circle to search on a screen this large. Picture taking handwritten notes with the S Pen and having AI instantly convert them to text, summarize them, or even translate them in real time. Think about video calls where AI can automatically frame you perfectly, reduce background noise, and even provide real-time translations. These aren't just cool party tricks. For business users, students, and creative professionals, these AI features could genuinely change how they work. And because the processing is happening on device rather than in the cloud, everything will be faster and more private. Speaking of the S Pen, let's talk about Samsung's secret weapon. The S Pen has always been what sets Samsung's tablets apart from literally everyone else, including Apple. Yes, Apple has the Apple Pencil, but Samsung's S Pen integration goes much deeper into the software experience. The leaks suggest the S12 will come with an updated S Pen that has even lower latency. For anyone who's used a stylus for digital art or detailed note-taking, you know that latency is everything. The difference between feeling like you're writing on paper versus feeling like you're dragging through mud comes down to milliseconds. Imagine plugging your S12 into a monitor and having a full desktop experience with multiple windows, a taskbar, and all the productivity features you'd expect from a computer. Samsung's also been working on better integration between their tablets, phones, and laptops. You could start working on a document on your Galaxy phone during your commute, continue on your S12 during a meeting, and finish up on your Galaxy Book laptop at home. This kind of ecosystem integration is where Samsung could really challenge Apple's dominance. Now let's talk about build quality and design, because this is where things get really interesting. The leaked renders show a design that builds on the angular, premium-look Samsung introduced with the Tab S8 series. We're looking at an aluminum frame with slimmer bezels to maximize that massive screen. But here's something that caught my attention. There's speculation about Samsung adding IP68 water and dust resistance. If this happens, it would be the first Samsung flagship tablet with this level of protection. Think about what this means for field workers, healthcare professionals, or anyone who needs to use their tablet in challenging environments. You could use this tablet in a workshop, a hospital, or even outdoors without worrying about dust or spills. That's not just a nice-to-have feature. That's potentially opening up entirely new markets for Samsung. The weight distribution is going to be crucial with a screen this large. Samsung's engineers have to balance making the tablet sturdy enough for professional use while keeping it light enough that you can actually hold it comfortably for extended periods. This is no small engineering challenge, especially if they're adding water resistance, which typically requires additional sealing and materials. So where does this leave Samsung in the broader tablet market? Apple still dominates the premium segment with the iPad Pro, which got a major upgrade in 2024 with the M4 chip and OLED display. But here's what's interesting. Samsung isn't just trying to copy Apple. They're going in a different direction by focusing on size, AI capabilities, and deep integration with the broader Galaxy ecosystem. The S12 seems designed for people who want the portability of a tablet, but the functionality of a laptop. It's targeting professionals who need to present to clients, students who want to take handwritten notes digitally, and creative professionals who want to sketch and design on the go. These aren't necessarily the same people buying iPad Pros, which means Samsung could be expanding the overall premium tablet market rather than just fighting for Apple's existing customers. The pricing is going to be absolutely crucial here. The S10 Ultra launched at almost $1,200, and the Tab S12 could easily cost the same or more given all these upgrades. At that price point, Samsung needs to deliver an experience that justifies the cost. But here's what I think is really happening with the S12. This isn't just Samsung releasing another tablet. This is Samsung making a statement about what they think the future of computing looks like. They're betting that people want devices that can transform based on their needs. A tablet for consumption, a laptop for productivity, a digital canvas for creativity, and an AI-powered assistant for everything in between. If Samsung can deliver on that vision with the S12, they're not just competing with the iPad Pro. They're potentially creating an entirely new category of device. Everything we know about the Galaxy S12 based on the latest leaks. From that massive display to the AI capabilities to the potential water resistance, this tablet is shaping up to be something special. But I want to know what you think. Are you excited about a tablet this large, or do you think Samsung is going too big? Would you consider switching from an iPad Pro to something like this? And what features matter most to you in a premium tablet? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.